will cause us more stress.
Because if we read the first step, we can see what's happened. If we directly means normally if I want to make a job, how can I do?
I agree with your point, but in my point of view, yes, it's correct only. But step by step only we have to go. By direct means we can't achieve it, and we can cause so much of stress.
When we have more knowledge and we can go directly. Without knowledge, how can they go? They want to be step by step only, right?
When they know about that matter, we can go directly.
So ask them right without education, uneducated people is not in there. They have some of the knowledge, right? They know how to handle the situation also. They know that better than the educated people.
If they go directly, means they in the direct way want to do so much of hard work. In that way only, they will come.
Yes, I agree with your point that if we go directly, it is also helpful sometimes only, but we want to go always in step by step. But when we go step by step, it will be great. When we go directly, we can save our time.
Agree with your point, but in my point of view, if we go in step by step, it will rest of time only. But if we know full about that, we can achieve it in our easy way. If they don't know about that, they can go in step by step.
In the world, almost nobody can go directly. If even they have so much IQ, if the IQ level is even 300, they can go directly. Because they need to know some steps. After that, after learning that only, they also can go. They also can go to the.
Agree with your point. Yes, you are told that right only. All numbers have to go in step by step only. We can't directly achieve our goal. If we try to achieve it, we can't. We got more stress and
Without step further, we can go directly. How can we go? Step further, we want to do anything or any knowledge or any jobs.
Without wasting time, no need like step by step, slowly we go with only not steps like that.
Yeah, I agree with your point, but in some things we should stress will come to us. Or else tomorrow is only exam. We read more, for example, 5 lessons are there. We need to read the more. That is very important exam like UPSC exam. That's what we will do.
Yes, without wasting time, one day and not one read them.
How can we do in one day only the papers for UPSC exams? When we have UPSC exam, we know that 1 week before only and 1 week before after only we want to study.
agree with your point. But in my point of view, we have to learn from starting only. If we know all about that, we can compete with whoever we want. We can succeed compete with the topper also, then we can get first and more marks than the topper. At last, we have to compete with others who are level for us. They only we have to compete.
Before you told that we need to take the competition just like a joke. If you take the competition like that, there is nothing. Every time we take as a joke and we lose. Every time taking it like a joke doesn't mean it's a competition. We need to take it serious. Then only we can win the competition.
Agree to your point, but in my point of view, we have to take the competitions as a serious one. We have to take it joyful means we can't achieve it.
When we take competition seriously, then we get stress. Sometimes we get stress that is more than we cannot get because it is helpful for our brain. If we take joke in our life, become a joke only. Yeah, it will become a joke funny only, but I am not telling to take as funny. I am not telling to take as serious. We need to take as just each message right. I will concentrate on something like a learning something. But you are taking it serious sometimes and funny sometimes. You should not take it. I am telling you.
Agree to your point, but in my point of view, you said that we have to take it serious or not joyful. We have to take it in medium, right? At that time, in competitive exams, we will take it as medium, we can't achieve it. We have to take it as a serious and we have to compete with others.
Now only you want for the answer to my question. Because I asked you before the competition is not useful. If we take the competition seriously, then we will stress. And if we take funnily, we can win the competition. So it's not useful to us.
Yeah, I agree with your point, but in my point of view, if a person or a person have to compete with others means he had to know full about that. Then only he can compete with others.
If they don't know, how can they get it? If they know or don't know, but they should need to try their level best. They want to come and tell us and slowly. When they take it serious, it leads to death also. It will not take them. We not take seriously how we get done. Yes, I agree with your point, but we should need to take some situations as serious like war, in examinations, like we should not take. When we cooperate with others, we want to take seriously because we want to achieve that and we want to succeed in our life.
Agree with your point, but in my point of view, we had to take it as a serious in some countries. In wars or board exams, like competitive exams, we have to take it serious. In school level, sports, means with who we are know as our friends, there we can take as some joke. At last competition, we have to take and we have to win it.
See, I am telling that the competition is not useful to us because if we are competing, we can get stress. And if we take it as funny, we can actually lose the competition. So that instead of doing the all, just don't compete and just go in your path.
Yeah, I agree with your point. But in my point of view, if we not compete with others means we can't learn anything. Means if we know some questions only, that only we will get means we can't get the first. If we compete with others and we have learned more, then only we can get more marks or more success than they. Then only we can achieve our goals in our life.
Without competition, also we can achieve in our life. How can we achieve in competition? Also we can achieve in our life.
Reading more
in my point of view, and sometimes it will helpful for us. And if the persons are good only, what about the bad persons?
But now we are talking about competition, but competition is more important. Competition is important in sometimes or it is harmful also.
Yes, but it gives us best in way, right?
Yeah, it gives us best in way. Like that only we are telling that competition is helpful.
But it gives some stress and tension. We keep it more bigger us directly without knowing anything means.
How can we keep without knowing anything? Only what we can keep directly or step by step next to the back. We know that we can keep.
Agree with your point, but in my point of view, said that we have to do more hard work and then we can get stress. Stress is a part of our mind, right? It will get sometimes and it will go. If we have stress, means only now we can get success. Without stress, we can't get any success.
All of us are telling that competition is harmful in some things and helpful in some things. They are telling sometimes. What about other things? Not helpful, not harmful. Then what is happening?
Yeah, I agree with your point, but in my point of view, you said that what is negative? If we sometimes no one is there to compete, then we can easily achieve our goal. If there is any person who are more than us, then we have to compete with others, with them, and we can learn so many new things from them.
Competition is anytime helpful. Yes, it is helpful only, but it is be us from harm also sometimes. Sometimes only.
You tell it sometimes, what about other times? If the time you want to do more hard work, if the time we get some stress, right?
Yeah, 50% it is helpful, 50% it is harmful. It is harmful for only bad persons. And it is helpful for only good persons who are keeping a hard work.
They want to think in positive way. In that way, they can success their life.
Suppose if they are not in peace, what about them? When we compare with others, we want to do more hard work. When we not with hard work, we can't do anything.
Yeah, I agree with your point, but in my point of view, without hard work, we can't success our goal. Means we have to give more hard work on them. Then only we can achieve. If we compete or we not compete, also not matter. If we know all about that and we have to go in only one path, then only we can achieve it. If we will choose another, that means we can't achieve our goal. Without competition also we can achieve. With competition also we can achieve.
Before you told that 50% helpful and 50% harmful, is our life about only competing 50%, 50%?
see that for a second we like that she eagerly she will wait. And there is not only the business, there is extracurricular activities also there. And we told that what about the peoples, they also can keep competition, but competition is only not the way. You can achieve in any way. Like the gift boxes only we want to range, they can range them.
Yes, we definitely big box or else any box that is allocated, but in education or in business we want to do it step by step and with competition. But when we have more knowledge, we can go directly.
I agree with your point, but in my point of view, said that every time the competition is helpful for us. Sometimes it will harm to us also. If, for example, our friends only the rankers, if we compete with them and we can get the first wins, they can have your point. But in my point of view, said that every time the competition is helpful for us. Sometimes it will harm to us. For example, if our friends are the rankers, then if we compete with them and we can get the rank, then they got so much of jealous on us and they can treat us as their enemies. It will harm to us also.
Instead of getting that enemies, if we are not even confident, okay, if we are confident, we'll get first rank. Is there any use to us? If we are going in our own way, then we not want any. Then only in the path only we can get the rank.
Yeah, I agree with your point, but in my point of view, when we are going in our path, we can get so many problems. In that problems, we have to face them and we have to go